What is up, you saucy ladies and gentlemen? My name is Piddy1, and welcome back to the Team Rocket Challenge. In the last episode, we got here to Olivine City after taking on the 4th gym leader of this game. And in today's episode, we are going to take on the Olivine Lighthouse, the Glitter Lighthouse, as I believe it's affectionately referred to by Game Freak. I was thinking maybe we'd head to the Lake of Rage just to, you know, take on that red Gyarados and then, you know, obtain the red scale and potentially head back to Route 29. But I'm thinking without Fly, that seems like the biggest trek of our lives. It might be worth it to get the experience shed just that little bit earlier, because then we could focus on training Eevee as well. But potentially that's maybe not the best idea. I mean, Shrub is right now very underleveled. Same with Breville, same with Golbat. I mean, Golbat's level 26, but our team is pretty underleveled. So maybe focusing on a 4th team. Oh, confusion. Maybe focusing on a 4th team member right now potentially isn't the smartest of things. I'm unsure. I'm still going to try and train Whack, but right now, look, a level 22 Noctowl, and this thing might just get the edge on us. I should probably go back and grab a couple of healing items. Sorry, I went a bit quiet there. I was hoping we didn't get hit by confusion. Hit by reflect, wow. Fortunately we didn't. We're getting pretty lucky here with hacks and stuff like that. It chose to reflect up, which is kind of a weird move. We're using a special type attack on it, but whatever. I'm thinking we should probably go back and get some healing items. It's good that Ivysaur's able to actually just heal itself up, but, you know, I don't want to have to rely on that. Golbat can as well with Roost, so that's always very, very pleasant. And, oh wow. Wow, that's really cheap. That's really irritating. A full restore this early in the game. Oh, I'm glad it chose up for, because granted it's doing quite a lot of damage, but at least it's not going to confuse us once again. It'd be nice if we can burn it. Be really nice if we can burn it, you know, person thingy. Do we have a super potion? Please say we have a super potion. We have a hyper potion. You know what? I am willing to use that, because I would like to get the experience on both Ivysaur and Quilava. Jesus Christ, this episode started off with a bang, didn't it? Or the complete opposite. I mean, we're struggling against a freaking trainer. Okay. Couple more embers. Come on, I'm just going to will this along in your own time. Come on. You can do this, Quilava. We're struggling this early on. I have an idea of a Pokemon I want to steal in this episode, so that should be a little bit more entertaining. This fight, though, really wasn't. Maybe I'm doubting myself too much. You're entertaining, PD Winner. No, I'm not when I'm having to focus on an annoying battle like that. And we defeat Alfred. Very nice. Now that we've made each other's acquaintance, shall we trade? No, I really don't want to do that. I'm just going to go buy a couple of items. So I guess I'll see you in 2 seconds. And Jesus Christ, this has been one big hassle to get this episode working. Sorry, I'm complaining. But emulators messing up and stuff like that, it's just pretty goddamn annoying when I'm recording at 8:53 in the morning. Anyway, this is the guy I wanted to steal a Pokemon off of. We're not going to steal this Poliwag. I don't think it's strong enough to warrant a capture. But it's this second Pokemon he has that I think could be a very good addition to our team. And by the way, I just brought 10 super potions. Nothing fancy. I just thought, you know what, that's going to be more than suitable for us. So I went and grabbed them. So very useful. Means we don't have to keep on going to the Pokemon centers and stuff like that. I mean, I know Shrub is more than capable of healing itself and stuff, I guess with Leech Seed, but it just helps. And Rain Dance. Okay, then I am probably going to... I have a feeling this has an Ice type move, and I just don't want to have to deal with that, so I'll probably send it to sleep, actually. Probably what I should have done at first, because now we have to take a hit. Double Slap. Okay, Double Slap. Very irritating move, but it's not like it's going to KO us. Only hits 2 times, that's also great. So, Sleep Powdered up, and we are able to capture this Poliwhirl. That will be very, very awesome. I have an idea for a nickname for this, actually, so yeah, let's capture this. I like capturing things in Pokeballs just because I have a really OCD thing with it. I really like capturing things in Pokeballs, and I can't explain it. I just think Pokeballs look the part. I don't like Great Balls or Ultra Balls. It's some really weird OCD thing I have, but I'm going to capture it in one. I don't care what this game says. I don't care if it's going to escape the Pokeball so many times. 1, 2. Oh, it should just capture you. Asleep, Poliwhirl. Come. Don't. Oh, phew. Don't do this to me, game. Don't do this. Let's send it back to sleep. And then what I'll probably do is just cut until when I capture it. Just because there's no point in dilly dawdling in around in this episode. So especially after what happened in the first battle against that Noctowl, freaking full restore, really. Anyway, 1, 2, 3. Didn't have to skip anything, that's good. Poliwag was caught. No, Poliwhirl was caught. Silly game. What? Poliwhirl, not Poliwag. It always alarms me when it does that, but there we go. We capture Poliwhirl, not Poliwag. Oh my god, stop being so stupid. At level, at a few levels early as well, because Poliwag normally evolves at level 25, so it's kind of interesting. We're going to name this Legacy. This is after a viewer, so thank you very much for watching and suggesting a nickname and all that. Really appreciate it. Cool, that's the first time I've lost it. We're not going to have your phone number. No, don't want your phone number. Do not want. And if you aren't able to tell, yes, I am totally skipping out climbing up these ladders so we can retain our Team Rocket outfit. Oh my god, this is going to be a pain to edit in. I guess that's just my commitment, I guess. You know what? I feel like skipping that. Oh, I thought it was this floor. We could skip this trainer. Okay, we're going to take on this Bird Keeper. Probably having Ivysaur out in front. Probably not the smartest of things to do, but whatever. We're going to take on Theo, and I forgot this train actually isn't all too difficult. See if Legacy. Oh, I was meant to check his moves. I've just. Oh god, he could faint as well. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh my god. What am I actually doing? Okay, we're going to. Okay, since we've captured Legacy off a Pokemon trainer, off a trainer. Why am I calling him a Of course he's a Pokemon trainer, but because we caught him off a trainer, Legacy could faint if we send him out and he faints in battle. So that was a really silly move I just pulled. Of course these Pokemon aren't too difficult, so they don't have a bigger chance of KOing us, but still, that was a very risky move. I shouldn't be doing that. I'm a bit of a fool at this time when I'm recording in the morning. This is the earliest I've recorded in such a long time. So, my brain isn't all there right now. At least I can be the one to admit it, and you guys aren't the ones that are going to be mocking me and stuff. Well, you probably will mock me even though I have said it. And we're going to quick attack, and then we are going to heal up our Pokemon, because do not want to risk that. Thinking, shall we use our Poliwhirl? The only reason I've caught it is so we can sail the vast seas and, you know, teach it surf and all that. So we're probably not going to use it too much on our team, much to the discretion of Legacy, my viewer, probably. But I just think it's a good Pokemon to just sail the seas, as I said. I don't know, me being silly. No need to heal up our Pokemon, fortunately, because we can just sail past these. God, so many surfing puns, sailing and sail the vast seas and whatever. You really are concerned. You really are concerned. Why? Why am I concerned? Mother's calling us again. I'm just gonna heal up my Pokemon. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see my phone ringing. It does mean she has another item to pick up from the store though, so that's very handy. And guess what? I have to skip this out again. Gah! Okay then, so this trainer right here isn't required, and I think I'm gonna pass up on that because I do just want to get through this lighthouse as quick as possible, and this trainer might have been required, and I believe that this guy, I was gonna say he might have a Growlithe. He might have a Growlithe and a Noctowl then, so yeah, this trainer might just be a little bit of an issue. I was thinking we could maybe take advantage of Poliwhirl, but no point, especially when Quilava has Dig. It'd be nice if I healed that up as well. Unfortunately, I did. Okay, maybe we could have then because it decides to use Leah, but no point taking unnecessary risks, really. It would be nice when Quilava gets to level 25, just because it's going to be another added advantage, and hopefully we can one-hit KO this Growlithe. That'd be very, very nice. There we go. So, I'm recording this early. It's now like 9:02. I don't know if that's like aligning properly with the video length. I don't even know what I'm saying, but I'm recording this early because I am most probably getting Grand Theft Auto 5, and that's going to be using up a lot of my time. I'm going to be playing that an awful lot, so I want to record and edit today's episode very early so I can focus on GTA. And yes, it's Friday I'm recording this, and it's Friday this video will be going up, so yep, I want to take advantage of all the time I can get. So I've got up early so I can, you know, do that. It's pretty sad of me, yes, I agree, but whatevs. I just want to play GTA. And can you really blame me? That game looks freaking amazing. So I'm talking about a different game while playing this game. Probably a really bad way of recording, but I've been so hyped for Grand Theft Auto 5. I completed GTA 4, and I completed that like a day before it came out, so it's been out for like 3 days as I'm recording this. But I completed GTA 4 because I was that excited for GTA 5, and it's just it's probably a reason why I didn't upload so much, because I was just like, oh, I could record but I could also play GTA, and the me of yesterday chose GTA, unfortunately. But now I'm committed, now I'm setting my time for both. But I'm just such a GTA fanboy. I always have been. It's one of my favourite. Pokemon and GTA are my two favourite game series of all time, which is kind of a stark contrast, right? Pokemon and GTA. I don't know. Just the silly... the two most broad game franchises I could like. But yeah. Huge fan, and this isn't going to want to KO it, is it? That's unfortunate. But Bubble Beam, I was going to say after those two Leas that could do damage, but nope, Bubble Beam is a special type attack, so it's Leered for no reason. Razor Leaf, fortunately, that's going to do the job, so good game, hater. Thank you very much. There we go. That's Very nice. And boom, that's what I'm talking about. We could have, in theory, stole the Krabby instead, but I don't know. I like the options that Poliwhirl gives us, so yeah, that's why I chose that instead. Maybe we will go back to the Lake of Rage. Maybe we will go to the Lake of Rage, just because it'd be nice. It would just be nice to grab the red scale. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to capture that red Gyarados. Yeah, we're not going to be able to capture it. I was going to say we won't be able to capture it or use it, but we just won't be able to capture it just at all. So it'd be worth the experience going out of our way to get it. And you, sir, thank you. Please turn around. Thank you. On second thoughts, no, I think I am going to save the Lake of Rage until a later time. I mean, it would be nice to get the experience and all that, but there is a lot of trainers there, and it would just make the video such a long length, so that's kind of why I've decided against that. We will do it another time, it's just, I don't see the experience share being all worth it, so maybe forgive me for that if you were looking forward to that, I'm sorry. So let's Razor Leaf this, now we've sent it to sleep. I did restore my Poliwhirl as well, so maybe we can use that. That'd be very nice if we can just, if we're in a spot of trouble, just use that, say if there's a fire type Pokemon. I would like the Poliwhirl that we have to survive until we have Fly, because that's going to be our main method of like going places. But having a Surf Pokemon on our team would be very useful as well. I could go back and get the King's Rock and maybe use a Politoed. A Politoed would be quite cool to use, so I might use that. And this guy's spinning around, okay. Super Repel, very nice. Second thoughts, I will take this trainer on. Because Ivysaur could do with the experience. But if we can keep Poliwhirl, maybe train it up slightly, it could come in handy, I guess. But Shrub is going to be in a lot of danger come the next episode, because we're going to be taking on the 5th and 6th gym leaders of this game. So yeah, that could be a little, you know, we could be in a spot of danger with that, but I'm not too concerned, quite honestly, especially if I do a bit of training. That could be very useful, so we'll just see. We'll see how it goes. And Poliwhirl, hopefully we can get just Shrub up to like level 25 or something. Maybe even level 26 before the episode ends. That'd be very nice. Critical hit, that's great. So the next episode, it's going to be a very stressful one, but it should be okay. It should be okay. I hope, I really hope, and I apologise if this episode hasn't been all that. With the amount of cuts and stuff, because of like climbing up ladders, like glitching up our costume and stuff, it kind of like disorientates my commentary, so forgive me if it has been a bit of a topsy-turvy episode, but you know, I'm just trying to keep the Team Rocket Challenge all, you know, all authentic and stuff, just like this cut right here. And finally, here we are at the top of the lighthouse. I didn't realize it was so soon, and I've had more video glitches and it's just so obnoxious. I apologize if this episode hasn't been one of my best, but it suddenly got sick and it's gasping for air. So basically what Jasmine here is doing, she's just painting out what we need to do to be able to take her on. And she very nicely opens up that little gate right there so we can make a very quick exit out of this place. But yeah, as I was saying, so many video glitches today. Recording this episode, and hopefully this episode's been quite seamless. Hopefully I've been able to do that in post-editing, but there's just been so many glitches and it's just so irritating. But I'm complaining. I really shouldn't. Hopefully that's not breaking the fourth wall or anything, and you guys are able to cope quite well with it. I'm gonna heal up my Pokemon, so just before we head out to Route 40, I believe. Yeah. So yeah, I'll see you in 2 seconds. Okay, so something else I thought of as well. When we start surfing, our sprite is going to change. So that will be very irritating because I'm such like a perfectionist, and there's literally nothing I can do about this happening right here. Just watch this. All of a sudden, we're in a different costume. We'll pretend that this is our swimming costume. We'll pretend. I don't know, it's stupid. This episode is the glitchiest one of all time, but you know what? I'm just going to stop complaining about it. I can't imagine it being all too entertaining. Dearie me, this is the worst episode of all time. So, anyway, now we're going to head to Cianwood City, and I'm thinking we'll also take on Eusine, the guy we saw in the burnt tower, just because, you know what, it will extend this episode just a little bit. I think you guys like the longer episodes. I don't know, I'm probably very incorrect when it comes to that, because more of my views come on the shorter episodes and shorter videos that I do, like Poke Science and stuff like that. So I don't know what you guys like, but oh my god, this episode has been pure torture to record, and you guys probably don't like me saying that. The next episode will be very fun because I really like the challenge of taking on different gym leaders, especially in like I like taking on 2 gym leaders in one episode. So yeah. It's just, oh my god, so many glitches. It really gets me down. Anyway, I'll shut up about that. Real talk for a second. No, shut up, PD. You don't have the right to complain. Okay, so I do want to take on a couple of the trainers on this route in our new swimming costumes. So that would be very nice just to get some experience on Shrub. And I think also Golbat's going to be quite useful as well. So that would be pretty nice. Legacy. Ooh! We know what our costume. Yes! Our costume changed. Yes, we must have changed it in battle, right, guys? Just pretend for a second. Jesus Christ, this episode is full of quirks. Anyway, this trainer right here, we're not going to take on every trainer on this route just because I imagine that would get very tiresome very quickly. This might have a psychic type attack, so I'd like to sleep powder it just as a precaution. It wouldn't KO us, but it would certainly do quite a little bit of damage to us, so I don't really want to risk that. A Staryu would be quite cool to capture though. So I was playing through HeartGold a couple of months ago, and I was just using Pokemon that I don't tend to use in game, and Staryu was one of them. I'm a huge fan of Staryu and I use it competitively, but in the actual in-game story I've never really dabbled in using it, and Staryu and Starmie, great Pokemon to use. I taught it Ice Beam. I actually did the Voltorb flip thing. Yes, I actually did that for 10,000 coins. It was the worst time of my life, but yeah. What other Pokemon did I use in that? I used Heracross. I used, oh my god, our costume changed again. Jesus Christ, what is going on with this? At least I know not to do that now, but I think if we just go into our menu like so, that should change back. Yeah, pretty nice. What other Pokemon did I use in that? I used some interesting Pokemon. I just can't remember which ones I used, so that's kind of like silly. Hey, you're young and fit. Don't ride your swim. Thanks. Thanks for the compliment, I guess. maybe. Ooh, Shalder's another one of them Pokemon I've never really used. I guess in game it wouldn't be the best Pokemon to use, like Cloyster, but I don't know, it would just be nice to use them kind of Pokemon. I have used Poliwhirl before. I actually used it in my first ever Pokemon HeartGold run, and can I just say, it is absolutely insane to me that it's been 4 years since Pokemon HeartGold and SoulSilver were released. 4 years, that's like nearly half a decade. It's crazy to me. I remember being so excited for these games. Like, I can't even describe how excited I was, and like, it was the reason I created a YouTube account, just so I could, you know, at first follow the update videos and stuff like that, and just like I was on board with the hype and stuff like that. I used to be subscribed to GCPM11, and it was just like his updates got me through that summer because I was so psyched, and it was just good times. And we could capture water right here. That's tempting, but we already have 2 starters on our team, so we're just gonna KO it. But yeah, back to my original point, I was subscribed to him, and I was just like so anticipated about that. Like, is that even a sentence? I don't know, but I was just so looking forward to that game, and well, this game. And 4 years. 4 years. I'm sentimental like that. Like, I'm good at remembering dates and stuff like that. And I remember the precise date that the ROM leaked. 9th of September 2009. And I was around my friends, and I just played it all night. And on the way to school, I was playing it. And it was just so much fun. And I should probably put up a Repel here, but these games were they're probably my favourite games of all time. Like, genuinely, I'm such a big fan of this game. I'm a huge fanboy. I think that might be the last trainer we... Okay, this will be the last trainer we take on. Because now Ivysaur is a level that I deem appropriate, maybe. I still haven't done any off-screen training, which is something I've been meaning to do, but meh, it's okay for now. It should be okay for now. So, yeah, we one-hit KO that. That's something we weren't doing, so that's always good. And there we go. Level 27, great. So when we get to Cianwood City, there's going to be one last thing I'm going to want to do. Well, 2 last things, I guess. We're going to go to that pharmacy, and then we're going to take on Eusine, and hopefully he isn't going to be too much of a bother. He might, so I'm going to lead with Golbat, and just hope Bite is going to be capable of taking on his Psychic, and I think he has a Ghost type as well, so Golbat should come in handy right there. It should come in handy just in general against the 5th gym. So that would be pretty great. I'm training Shrub up now because I want it to be able to take on the Poliwhirl without... Actually, Golbat might be able to do that as well, so who knows? I think Golbat, again, might just be fantastic for this gym, and I don't want to risk Shrub, so if I can do that, that would be fantastic. If we can keep Shrub alive, and we're just going to sail right past that trainer right there. There's quite a lot of trainers we can take on here, so I might do that off screen. And Repel's effect wears off just in time. So what I very quickly want to do, just go in here, and my costume was a bit bad right there. It's them small video errors that really irritate me, so just forgive me. Maybe you guys don't even care about it, but I don't know. Anyway, I'll heal up my Pokemon. And then we'll take on Eusine. Okie dokie, so that is the last thing I want to do in this episode. And I'm thinking I'm going to lead with Breville. Maybe. And... I don't know. I don't want to... I'm going to lead with Rouge. And then we can switch into Breville. We can heal up our Pokemon in battle, so it's not like we're going to really struggle. It's just, yeah, I'm a little bit concerned, I guess you can say. So, Suicune right here. Eusine is obviously going to follow that Suicune here. Yo, Philip, wasn't that Suicune just now? I only caught a quick glimpse, but I thought I saw Suicune running on the waves. Suicune is beautiful and grand, and it races through towns and roads at simply awesome speeds. It's wonderful. I want to see Suicune up close. This guy's just creepy. He has like a creepy obsession with... Oh, it shudder. Oh, God. I couldn't, like, describe my shudder, so I have to say shudder. Wow, that's really lame. Anyway, this Drowsy. It's going to have a psychic type attack, isn't it? It's going to have confusion, or it's going to have Psybeam, and it's going to murder us. Oh, it's going to hypnosis us. That's so irritating. That's really irritating. I think we got rid of Supersonic for Roost, so let's use our last full heal right here. I don't like using my full heals. They're expensive. They're really expensive. And Dream Eater, ha! That was actually a good move on my part. Good play, Phil. Good play. I am complimenting myself. So lame. There's him down, and what's his next Pokemon? Electrode. So this is the Pokemon I was honestly fearing, but we have Breville for this. We can use Dig, but he's going to be faster, so this could go south very quickly. Thunder, wow. Oh, okay, thank God we survived. Fortunately, yeah, he's going to be faster, so we don't have to deal with another one, but Jesus Christ, Thunder, I was not expecting that. And that didn't do too much at all. Let's use another Super Potion. Sorry, I'm going to be really tactical in this fight because this is a really tough fight. This is one of them, like, unsung, I don't know, like, battles that I always struggle with. And Thunder again, wow. As long as it doesn't crit us, we can survive. And that does less damage than the last one, so that's kind of shady, I guess. I don't know. Thunder once again. This battle just such a drag. And oh my God. And you guys might have heard the posts there, so that's kind of silly, but quick attack, hoping we don't miss and hoping this KOs it. Thunder again, wow. Fortunately, this doesn't mean that Quilava's dead, so yeah, don't worry about that. Shrub, I know it can survive, so let's just use Razor Leaf right here. It's gonna Screech. Maybe Ivysaur would have been better to use. Right there, Quilava isn't dead, so don't be alarmed in the slightest about that. Like, I see comments sometimes fearing the Pokemon's fainted. No, don't worry about that. Shrub gets a ton of experience for that, and finally is going to be Haunter, so we can use Rouge once again. We're probably going to be relying on Golbat and Ivysaur for this next gym, so they're going to become very overpowered very quickly. Oh, why did I use Wing Attack there? I meant to use Bite. It was going to be a 2-hit KO anyway, so it doesn't matter. Mean Luck, okie dokie. And finally, Bite. And that's going to be a good game. Critical hit as well, very nice. Okay, so this episode is at its ups and downs. I'll talk about that in the as I'm like finishing off, because ooh, air crits are great. We can it's special, which is a little bit oh wow, it's not even as good as Wing Attack. I thought it was, oh, that's irritating. But anyway, we defeat Eusine right there. I hate to admit it, but you win. Yes, I do win. You're amazing, Philip. I'm starting to understand why Suicune was keeping an eye on you. I'm going to keep searching for Suicune. I have a feeling we'll see each other again. See you around. Yes, I know the precise time and moment we'll see each other again, Eusine. So, yeah. Anyway, this episode has been a real pain to record, but hopefully that hasn't, like, came off on my commentary. If it has, slightly, I do apologise. the next episode won't be too much of a bother to record in the slightest, so yeah. Hopefully this has been a good episode. In the next episode we are going to take on the 5th and 6th gyms of this game, so it's going to be packed, and I hope you enjoy it. So, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you very much for watching. Peace out. Flat-footed on our face again.